I can tell you, last night was so exciting to see all of the Kyani bags walking down the street with all of those skincare systems. We had people in Dallas saying, "What are you guys? What do you guys sell? Who is Kyani?" We've been making a difference here. We have a couple of announcements. I'd like to, I was just handed this backstage. A lot of you have seen if you bought a system that the sample, the samples for the serum come in a 10-pack in a box that looks just like this. And those have been only available in the systems. After the scientific symposium today, they will go on sale as being able to buy these just by themselves outside of the system. So if you want to pick up extra samples to market your business, these will be available right after this event today. These come with individual envelopes, and if you look at it, they have little chassis of the sample. This allows you to hand out the samples like Jody Soper was talking about yesterday, and being able to follow up with your prospects. So this is great marketing material that was done by the marketing department. We're so excited about that. You guys are in for a big treat. The ones that are in this room, you guys are learning about the ingredients, the details about our products, and the effort that went in to making the best of the best in the industry. And you're going to have a special treat this morning with the Scientific Advisory Board to hear from every one of them going into more detail on these points. I'd like to introduce our first trainer this morning, Dr. Haley. I told you yesterday she was a board-certified dermatologist since 2004. She received her bachelor's degree in science, in biology, and nutrition from Cornell University before attending medical school in F. Edward Hebert School of Medicine. I love this about her. After her completion in residency and as an officer in the United States Navy, Dr. Haley was selected as the VIP dermatologist, consulting for the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. And while she was in the Navy, she was able to travel all over the world. And she was able to meet with all different kinds of skin types in all different types of environments. Dry environment, humid environment. And that's what we needed, her expertise in creating a skincare system that was available to all skin types in all environments. Since 2009, Dr. Haley has been in private practice, using her extensive experience in medical, cosmetic, and surgical dermatology to care for patients in Arizona, Colorado, and Utah. Since 2013, she has also been the dermatology expert writer for Fitness RX magazine, and has been actively sought to share her expertise with numerous organizations, including Fortune 500 global companies. Dr. Haley has a passion for health, fitness, nutrition, and enjoys integrating science and nature in her treatment of practice. She's married to her husband with 3 boys and lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. She lives every life out in the outdoors, and she is our expert when it comes to the skincare system. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome to the stage, Dr. Jen Haley.
These amazing ingredients with you. I did not formulate these products. Amazing scientists behind the scenes made these products work for you. But I have the privilege today to discuss these ingredients with you. So I'm going to highlight, not talk about every ingredient, but I'm going to highlight the ingredients in the products and their unique benefits in the skin. So as was mentioned yesterday, all 4 products contain 4 ingredients. They're the core ingredients of all of the products. This Wizap stem cell that we talked about yesterday is one of the core ingredients. Hopefully hopefully now you have a good understanding of how this extract works. As I discussed, it contains growth factors and signaling molecules that stimulate your own stem cells in the skin to work harder and live longer. This translates to improved regeneration, protection, and repair of your skin. The second core ingredient is the noni fruit extract. Now we all know the noni fruit extract is found in the nitro products. It helps increase the nitric oxide in the body. Since we also need to feed the skin from the outside in, like we talked about, the noni fruit extract has the same benefits in the skincare products. It increases nitric oxide to improve circulation and blood flow. And as we discussed yesterday, when the circulation and the blood flow is increased, it's going to bring more nutrients and oxygen to the skin, which declines normally over time. So of all the products, the Kyani cleanser has the highest concentration of the noni fruit extract. And the reason for that is because it prepares the skin to absorb the rest of the products. So it opens the pores, it prepares the skin so it can absorb these active nutrients in the serum and the creams. Now the third core product is the cosmetic grade blueberry extract. Why cosmetic grade? So while the nutritional products contain the highly potent wild Alaskan blueberry extract, this form is not readily able to be absorbed through the skin. In the digestive system, the GI tract has enzymes and acids that can absorb the nutritional products, but the skin is not possible. It's just not possible. So with all our ingredients, the goal is to get them where they need to be in the skin to perform their optimal function, right? Putting blueberries on your face is just not going to help. You need to actually get it to the cells to do a function. So as with the internal blueberry, the cosmetic blueberry extract also functions as a potent antioxidant and skin protectant. Now the fourth ingredient, one of the core ingredients, is the tocotrienols. You're all familiar with the tocotrienols in the Sunset product. Tocotrienols, which are a potent form of vitamin E, are one of the most powerful lipid antioxidants. So since the skin contains an array of water and lipid or fat layers, it's essential to have both water-soluble and fat-soluble antioxidants, both internally and externally, for the optimal health of your body and your skin. Okay, so now we're going to dive a little deeper and go through some of the specific ingredients, and then I'll tell you what products contain these ingredients. So the products on this slide are in the cleanser, serum, day, and night cream. The first one is squalane, which is derived from olive oil. It helps protect moisture loss, and it provides a silky, smooth, luxurious feeling to the skin, but without making it feel heavy or greasy. The second one is glycerin. Somebody asked yesterday in a Q&A if glycerin was in the products. It is. It's in all four of the products. And what I like about glycerin is it adds moisture to the skin without making the skin feel oily or greasy. So it really helps balance the skin. So someone who has oily or combination skin, glycerin is going to go to where it needs to be to provide moisture and help balance the oils. So glycerin is just great for all skin types. Now the serum, our hero product, contains the highest concentration of the Swiss apple stem cell extract. If you're looking to get the most benefits from the stem cell extracts, be sure to use the serum. The serum should be applied first to your face and your neck and your chest, and one pump really covers the whole area. Let it dry completely and penetrate to get to the cells and the signals it needs to send before applying the cream. The serum contains 3 different peptides that have many anti-aging benefits. Peptides are basically chains of amino acids that collagen growth and improve skin elasticity, resulting in smoother and firmer skin. One of the peptides, called arginine, works through the same mechanism of action as Botox by actually relaxing the muscles and smooth out lines that cause fine lines and wrinkles. The serum also contains copper PCA. Copper is naturally found in the skin and works to prevent collagen breakdown. It works in the dermis, basically, to help support collagen and even repair some of the damage that's been done from the environment. And then the serum, as we mentioned, also contains the blueberry extract. So in the cleanser, the day and the night cream, you have jojoba oil esters. They're loaded with antioxidants, very calming, reduces inflammation, helps with blotchy skin. Olive oil, providing omega-3 fatty acids, also a great moisturizer. Apple fruit extract. Now this is different from the apple stem cell extract. This apple fruit extract is more of a vitamin for the skin. No stem cells in this. And then shea butter, really unrivaled moisturizing abilities. Most of you are familiar with shea butter. Extremely nourishing, very healing to the skin. Will not cause breakouts or add oil to oily skin. The boosting cleanser specifically contains the noni fruit extract that we mentioned earlier, getting the skin ready and preparing it for absorption of the nutrients in the rest of the products. Orange lemon extract, which we also use these orange lemon extracts as preservatives. This came up in the Q&A yesterday, like what are we using to keep these products stable for years? And a lot of that goes into the science of the orange and lemon extracts, also adding a nice fragrance. Sunflower oil, very hydrating, very protecting, also very cleansing, leaves the skin soft without greasy. And sugar maple extract. So, as we discussed, there are no mechanical exfoliating agents in the cleanser. If you've tried it, there's no beads or abrasive ingredients in the cleanser. You can certainly use a device if you want to exfoliate, or there's pads, exfoliation pads being sold in the store to help remove those dead skin cell layers. And I'm a huge fan of exfoliation, just don't be overly aggressive with the skin. But I want you to trust the science in the products. So the sugar maple extract contains alpha hydroxy acid. And the alpha hydroxy acid, the way it works is it breaks apart those dead cells in the stratum corneum. And this works twofold. It helps exfoliate them a little bit quicker than they naturally would on their own, especially as we age. And it also helps the products in the active serum and cream absorb better. Okay, boosting cleanser has a lot of amazing things, so we're going to talk about a few more. The argan oil, powerful superfood, lots of benefits and vitamins. You can see antioxidants, carotene, sterols, and squalene. Mango seed butter, rich in fatty acids. If you remember, our skin is held together by the border of healthy fats. So that's where we're trying to reintroduce those into the skin. We're not using a soap that's going to strip the skin of its natural oils. So we're using these healthy oils and healthy fats that are needed to nourish the skin. Babasu seed oil. And Babasu seed oil is actually derived from a palm tree. It's a palm nut, renewable source of palm oil. If you're asking about that, it's a renewable source. We're not damaging the environment. We never would want to do that. So the Babasu seed oil from Brazil is a very fast penetrating oil. It has amazing properties, and if you read about it a little bit more in the 40-page manual, you'll be very impressed in what it does for your skin. flower extract helps improve cellular functioning and cell signaling, making it more efficient to decrease fine lines and wrinkles. We have almond seed oil. It's great for moisturizing the skin and cleansing and removing makeup. It leaves the skin real soft afterwards. Lavender flower extract helps protect the skin from irritants, antioxidant properties, and bilberry extract, which is a strong source of anthocyanins, very powerful antioxidant. We also have meadowcomb seed oil, which is a natural emollient, very soothing. So we have a lot of people with skin types that need soothing properties, and we're getting that from a lot of these ingredients. Now in the day and night cream, we have avocado oil to infuse hydration in the skin. Also forms a barrier, which we particularly need during the day to help and protect ourselves from the environmental toxins. Soybean oil. It moisturizes the skin, softens the skin, and soy also has some lightening properties to help even out pigmentation and smooth and tone the skin. Coconut oil protects, refreshes, nourishes the skin. There's quite a few things that are very calming to the skin, including chamomile flower, hydrates the skin and soothes the skin. Marigold extract, very anti-inflammatory, great at healing skin, helping with damaged skin. Horsetail, also soothing and healing properties. And hops, it helps calm and soothe the skin, very gentle. So why do we have all these things that help calm and soothe the skin? They all work synergistically, they all work at little different angles and mechanisms of action to help soothe and calm the skin. We also have wild cherry bark, also calming. Kyani Sunset bark or soap bark extract. And the biggest property of this is it helps tighten the skin. It'll give you some immediate improvement. And phytosterols help maintain collagen, support new collagen production over time. So while these ingredients are found in both the day and night cream, the ingredients on this slide, these are in higher concentrations in the day cream. And when I go through them, you'll notice that they have lightening properties. They're not going to change the color of your skin, but they are going to smooth out skin tone, which is what we're going for during the day. We want to protect ourselves from overpigmentation from the ultraviolet light of the sun. So we have ascorbic acid, or vitamin C, brightens the skin's appearance while also soothing and calming and evening skin tone. Jojoba oil, loaded with antioxidants, calming, reduces inflammation. Glycolic acid reduces uneven skin tone and promotes cell turnover. So when you're promoting cell turnover and removing the dead skin cells, you're also lifting off pigmentation. So that's the goal of the glycolic acid. And henna extract brightens skin tone, moisturizes and cools. So now that we talked about what the ingredients do, what the products do contain, what ingredients are in the products, I want to emphasize some of the things that they do not contain. So there's no parabens, there's no petroleum or mineral oil. These are not comedogenic, non-comedogenic, non-pimple forming. There's no sulfates, no sulfites, no phthalates, no triclosans. We know a lot of these chemicals have been leading to, studies have shown that they've caused endocrine disruption in people's internal bodies. So that's why it's so important to us not to have these chemicals in the products. No dairy. dairy-free, gluten-free, and no synthetic colors. Now I have 4 minutes, so I have a few more things I want to talk about that I was inspired to talk about based on amazing questions that people came up with last night at the Q&A and during the day yesterday. And I think they're important for everybody to hear. Do these contain GMOs? No, there are no genetically modified organisms. Are they vegan? Yes, they are vegan. They are all halal certified as well. Nut allergy. What about someone with a nut allergy? What do we do? Are these products safe to use? So the products are hypoallergenic. When people have a nut allergy, it's usually to a protein in the nut, whether it's peanut or almond or other nuts. So the proteins that are allergenic are removed from the topical skincare. So they should not cause a problem if someone has a nut allergy. Now with that being said, anything that you put on your skin, whether it's natural or synthetic, can cause an allergic reaction. So if you have someone who's really sensitive to products and afraid to use it, have them do a patch test. Take the product, put it on the inside delicate area of the upper arm, and let it, even cover it up, and let it sit there for 48 hours. Wait another day or two, and if there's no reaction, we know they're not allergic to the products, okay? That's a good way to test that. So another question we had were, can these products cure ailments X, Y, and Z? Everything under the sun here. So obviously we cannot make specific claims about curing conditions that need to be evaluated and treated by a physician. You're going to see impressive results, you're going to be tempted to give advice to people, but you're going to have so much more credibility if you talk about the ingredients and what the ingredients can do. So focus on the unique qualities of the ingredients. They're very well thought out. There's anti-inflammatory ingredients, very soothing ingredients. So obviously those are going to incidentally help with certain conditions, but never do you want to diagnose and tell people that it's going to help with a specific condition. But you can be confident that there are no harmful ingredients. We have such an amazing scientific team. I'm so impressed and I'm so proud to have these products. The other thing is that the system is an essential program, and it can be used on all skin types, and it can be used in conjunction with a medically recognized or recommended program. How long does, another question, how long should I wait to see results? So any of you that have already used the products will notice that right away. You're going to notice a little bit more. So right away you're going to notice more glow, a little bit of tightening. You're going to notice that immediate result. But really the cells are not going to change until 4 to 6 weeks in the epidermis, right? We need to see that new cell renewal. When the cells renew, you're going to see changes in the epidermis. That's going to represent itself by improved texture and tone of the skin. Now, dermal changes, the deeper changes, are going to take about 3 to 6 months. It takes 3 to 6 months to stimulate collagen. So with consistent use, just like anything we do in our life, consistency is the key. With consistent use, we'll continue to get improvement over the 3 to 6 months. Okay, I'm losing time here, so I just want to cover one more question. If someone can't afford the whole entire kit, Jody went over yesterday some other options for the kit. There is a 41-page manual that the team went into developing for a deep dive into all the ingredients, so you should be able to answer every question somebody has. And that's already available in the back office for download. So I encourage you to all do that. I've been really impressed with how much information you all want to learn and how knowledgeable you want energy, and that's really the key to helping people. I do want to emphasize that the system was designed to be used together for optimal anti-aging benefit. With that being said, there's 4 products, and I'm going to focus on what's important with each. So the cleanser, we know it's meant to cleanse and remove impurities without stripping the skin of its natural protective barrier. It's also going to prepare the skin to specifically absorb the nutrients in the serum and the cream. The serum has the highest concentration of the apple stem cell extract. So it's our hero product and has the most anti-aging benefits. The day cream is the most brightening to even out skin tone, protect the skin during the day, and the night cream is going to support and enhance the natural enzymatic functions of the skin that repair and rejuvenate at night, while also infusing hydration. So each product is very well thought out and has a specific purpose. And hopefully I've helped educate you on that today. Now, I've talked to a lot of you and I really enjoy being part of the Kyani family. And people have asked me, why did you join the Kyani family? I have no sales background, I have no knowledge of MLM, but when I was introduced to Kyani, I was really impressed. I am a firm believer of living a healthy lifestyle and doing what you can, the best that we can do to improve our health and wellness internally. And when I knew that they were going to introduce a skincare line and also keep those ingredients that they feel so strongly about, those core ingredients that are vital to optimal health, I knew I needed to be part of the family. And I'm really just so happy and privileged to be here with all of you. I can tell that you all have such a passion for what you do and you truly want to help other people. And my goal is to help educate you and empower you to accomplish everything you want to do. So keep the questions coming. I'll do what I can to write and give you the information you need. And I'm Dr. Haley, and I live Kyani.
Boy, you guys just got a wealth of information. Don't you feel reassured that we've got the best of the best in our corner working for you to ensure that we've got the best advice, the best products, and the best coaching so that you have the best tools to go out and build your Kyani business. That's amazing. Now just to clarify a couple things, when I told you those samples were for sale in the systems, I misspoke. Those samples are for sale in packs. So the packs that are for sale in the store and the starter packs, you'll see those samples in those packs, not in the systems themselves. But you will be able to purchase those samples of serum directly after this event. Also, Dr. Haley mentioned the training manual. It's available in your back office. If you go to the download section in your back office, you will see that 41-page training manual back there for your use and a resource for you. So guys, we're just getting started. We've got our next trainer that is going to be here for us. He received his PhD from the University of Houston, followed by a 4-year postdoctoral research fellowship at Duke University Medical School. He served as a visiting scientist at the Mayo Clinic and several universities, including Yale University. Dr. Burke has also authored 92 articles in peer-reviewed literature and 16 book chapter reviews and editorials. In the early 1990s, Dr. Burke began researching nitric oxide. His company was the first to find that the noni plant increased nitric oxide production in the body. He is an expert on the benefits of nitric oxide. He's been a member of the Scientific Advisory Board since 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, please help welcome to the stage Dr. Thomas Burke.
but how many people in this room are guests of someone else? Can you stand if you're a guest? Thank you for coming and thinking through what an opportunity Kyani may provide for you. I'm going to give you, in the next 20 minutes, a course in research, medical research into nitric oxide. 20 minutes. So some of you can take YouTube videos. Others of you, I want you to take YouTube videos of me, because a year from now, after using the Fleuresse skin products, I want you to see what kind of changes happen to me. My program starts on Monday when I go back to Denver, Colorado. All right, they've given me a new topic this year. The question was, how does taking nitrates internally help your skin? So I'm going to go through that process for you. Many of you have, I'm sure every one of you has or had a grandmother who used to tell her children, which was passed on to you, to eat your vegetables every day. It's tough for some kids, right? They don't like broccoli, they don't like spinach. But eating vegetables is good. And the reason is that vegetables are high in something called nitrates. Now I know that many of you are going to say, I've read on the internet that nitrates, especially in things like bacon, are very bad for you. The bottom line is, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Okay? The reason that your vegetables are so healthy, such as celery, cress, chervil, lettuce, beets, spinach, and arugula, and the noni plant, are because they produce nitric oxide from the nitrates that are in those products. Let me give you a starting point. Here's a paper that was done 20 years ago, 1997, by surgeons who said that the chemical synthesis of nitric oxide occurs in your stomach and mine when you consume nitrates. And you can look up the research. A lot of people don't pay attention to this paper, but it's extremely important for you, me, and our company. Let me give you an example of what happens when you consume nitrates, either in the noni products, in these vegetables, or in supplements. Nitrates are important to prevent something called osteoporosis. How many women are here in the audience? As you get older, you may face this problem unless you control your nitrate and nitric oxide production. All right? It turns out that recent research, 2011, just 6 years ago, suggests that if you can improve your nitric oxide levels through nitrates, you will lessen the chance that your bones will break down as you age. Okay? Men, have your women take nitrates in some form or another to help keep them healthy over time. Why is this important? And how much background is there for this statement? Nitric oxide modulates or slows down the process when a fracture occurs so that the bone will heal faster. If that's true, if nitric oxide modulates fracture healing, someone who has broken a bone, that bone will heal faster. The mechanism is kind of simple, but here's the research that I promised you over the last 20 years. There's a cell in bone called the osteocyte. The osteocyte produces nitric oxide. Red blood cells also carry nitric oxide on hemoglobin. So your body is circulating red blood cells, and the hemoglobin inside those red blood cells carries nitric oxide. Those blood vessels that carry red blood cells go down to bone, where that nitric oxide can be released from hemoglobin. What does that nitric oxide do? It stimulates a cell called the osteoblast. Don't write this down, just memorize it. What does the osteoblast do? It builds up new bone mineral. Simultaneously, God has given us nitric oxide to work on another cell called the osteoclast. And that cell